Hello, hello. Do you, before bed, read a book? Do you scroll on your phone? What is that you do before you fall asleep? What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about your day? Are you thinking about your problems? Are you thinking about solutions? Are you brainstorming? Here is the key. Before you fall asleep, your brain enters a state called the hypnagogic state. It's a trance-like, similar to meditation state where you can mode reality. You can make it your own. And it's almost like a dream state. But that is only the start. Why is this time before you go to sleep and when you wake up so important? Because that's when the information gets processed, and that's when everything that we talked about before bed, it's kind of like a play button. You know, it just keeps going. It keeps repeating overnight. So let's say that you have been thinking about, oh, how do I solve this, this recipe that I'm making? It needs some garlic, but if I put more garlic, it tastes too garlicky, and then I need something else. Okay, that's just an example. Then you think about, and then in the morning, you wake up and you know that what you need is chili. But then if you think about, oh no, my partner said that to me, and I don't like it. You wake up feeling angry, anxious, some kind of way. If you go to sleep thinking about the dream life that you want to achieve, you will wake up a little bit more confident. And here's my favorite. Going to bed with gratitude. Going to bed thinking about what was good about my day. What was the best out of the three things that happened in my day that are wonderful? And you wake up feeling peaceful. You wake up with a smile on your face. Isn't it wonderful? I think I've been listening to Louise Hay because she says that word a lot. But yes, what most people do. Most people are scrolling on their phones. And when you're scrolling on your phone, you are living somebody else's life and you're living some other people's information, which is fine for most of the day because we are not taught this in school. And this is a precious information that when you understand, when you start practicing, you get ideas of what kind of information you allow yourself in that window and how you can use this window so effectively. So there are a couple of things that you can do during this window. And you can start with gosh, that's a hard word. All right. Visualization. That's right. You will start, if you desire, to visualize. Visualize you being creative, visualizing love, visualizing creativity. And it has to feel real. But don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. And think about it. See it. See it and feel it. And as you start this habit, this routine, you'll feel easier and you'll feel more natural. So don't feel like it has to be perfect. Affirmations. My favorite affirmation to do before bed is all is well. Everything is okay because it's always okay. That's also a great one. And I think sometimes it's not about, oh, what can I bring into my life? Simplicity is also very, very life-changing. If you lived in chaos, or if you just want more presence in your life, that affirmation does wonders. Because when you live a peaceful life, you live a better life, right? Of course, journaling is really, really amazing as well. Journaling about your day and journaling about what you want in the future. And then breath work. I do like to do belly breathing very much. And I started doing some exercises for the vagus nerve. I started to do this with my fist. And doing that. So that is also very helpful. And then after you decided what you want to do, what kind of routine you want to have before bed, and you can also do this when you wake up as well. Mostly, it can be 3 to 5 minutes, a little routine just after you open your eyes. So I think every day when you wake up and every day when you go to sleep, it's a new beginning. And it's like you're dying a little bit. And in the morning, you are being born again. That's really beautiful. And it's aligning to become yourself again. Become who you are and who you feel your best self. So every day is this choosing, is this moment of reset, of having a little talk with yourself and being able to be there. Because when you are there for yourself, feeling your body, it's like when you're in bed, your body is just so much on the surface. I'm not too sure how to explain this, but let's say your body is just there, you're floating. I think that's a good way of putting it. You are floating so you can nurture your spirituality a little bit more on this window that is open just for you. So it's it's a powerful window, and if you decide that this is for you, then I'm here to help you. Because you don't need a lot of time, you only need the intention, and you only need to choose yourself. So, as a message here to close this video, I would like everybody to do and to invite you for a 7-day challenge where you can pick one of the practices that I spoke earlier to do before bed and when you wake up. And remember that it's never about perfection, but it's mostly about presence, because when you're doing something with your heart, that's when your self, it's the window to change, and it's the window to attention that moves the world and that moves yourself. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.